Crocoin needs this. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm maxi, and today we're going to be talking about Crocoin, Crypto.com, the 70 billion burn, the Crow fam, everything to do with Cronos, because it is quite an interesting time out there. I'm getting attacked over on X because I'm speaking my mind on what I think is going on with Crypto.com and Crocoin, with this 70 billion new coins getting minted, absolutely diluting the value of Crocoin. We're going to talk about that today. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in. All right, so we're starting over on Crypto Twitter. Follow me at 333maxi. I start off and I say, I was waiting on clarity for the 70 billion unburned proposal, but all the Crow fam received was crickets from the Crypto.com and Cronos leadership. It's a shame, but it's true, guys. And now the proposal has been approved. At the last moment in time, the large Crypto.com owned validators came in and they said, yes, we want to mint 70 billion coins. While the Crow fam is visibly against it. I say, feels like the early Crocoin Cronos ecosystem investors are being treated like ATMs. It didn't have to be like this. And I really do mean that. It didn't have to be like this. It seemed like this proposal was going to happen, and it was going to happen no matter what anybody said. That this 70 billion absolutely had to get created no matter what anybody said. This is not decentralization, guys. This is not the purpose of crypto. This is a crypto exchange with a coin that they can manipulate. They can mint new coins. It's unfortunate. It is not, one day it's Crypto.com's blockchain, then they distance themselves from it and it becomes Cronos Labs blockchain. And then when there's a big move to inflate the max supply by 3x, now it's Crypto.com's blockchain again. It's not a good look, guys. It's not a good look. I also retweeted a post from cpt.bigballs. He says, not to FUD Crow fam, but look at Scalofit's Chris Kensmith's posts about. And basically he's saying that everyone's MIA and Dan is talking about electrolytes and has nothing to do with what's going on, while the Crow fam is screaming and saying, please, please give us some clarity, please. And we're not getting anything. We're not. But it doesn't even matter anymore because the proposal is going through. And it does matter, especially if people are still holding. I still have a few 100,000 Crocoin, but I've sold my large positions, but I do still have a few 100,000 Crow. But I do say that facts are not FUD. It's not. You know, I'm getting attacked over on Crypto Twitter, and that's okay. That's okay. I would rather tell the truth and the facts than just conform and be a moon boy. I don't want to be a moon boy leading you guys to slaughter. I don't think that's right. So I'm willing to take the burden. I'm willing to take the burden of some of the Crow fam that are upset about me posting bearish topics about Crocoin, which are just facts. They're just facts. And I'm not shorting Crow. No, I'm not. I do have a few 100,000 Crow. Hopefully that clears some things up, because there's some wild allegations out there right now. I say, silence when the Crow fam needs to hear from the Crypto.com and Cronos leadership now more than ever. All we needed is a little bit of clarity. But to me, the lack of clarity shows that there isn't any clarity. That they don't want to talk about what they're really using it for. Maybe they can't talk about what they're using it for. But regardless, it's a big gamble. It's a big trust me, bro moment from a multi-billion-dollar corporation. And trust me, bros don't go that far for me when I'm investing in a product or business. I need to see some clarity. I need to ask some questions. I need to hear ask me anything from the CEO, maybe, or from a Cronos Labs like Ken Smith. That'd be cool. That'd be nice, but nothing. Why? It's interesting. But I do want to say, I still want Crypto.com to exceed. I want Crocoin to succeed, because Crypto.com has done some great things for the cryptocurrency space. They are helping onboard millions and millions of users. But at what cost? You're going to lose your Crocoin investors? It's just a bad black mark. It's not good for a business to have a community that is attached to your brand that is consistently upset and left in the shadows. If you wanted to create the blockchain, you knew that there would be a community, and you have to be tender and take care of the community. You have to pet it and say, hey, like, guys, what do you guys think about this? Let's be a decentralized unit and not just a centralized unit in disguise. But I say, day 3 of asking Crypto.com to make Crowcoin great again. We need to rebuild trust with the Crow fam. The proposal to remint Crow has the sentiment in the trenches. It's very true. I mean, nobody expected that the Crowcoin, Crypto.com, I should say. I have to emphasize on Crypto.com and not Cronos Labs because, guys, the Crypto.com validators, the Crypto.com owned, they are the ones that pushed the vote. We need to fix it. We need trust back in the Cronos space. I say repost this to make Crowcoin great again. Day 3. I'm going to keep doing this because I want the Crow fam to succeed. I want Crowcoin to succeed. I want Crypto.com to succeed, even though they already are succeeding. They're doing great. But share a little bit of that success with the early investors that were the first to buy your Visa cards, first to stake, first to use your platform. Reward them. Don't treat them like ATMs. Don't just dilute the supply. And I hate that I have to reiterate and say, well, I don't know the full story. Yeah, but I should know the full story. Where's the clarity? I should know that. You can't just remint 70 billion coins and have the CEO come out and say, if you don't like it, sell. Dude, come on. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. That is crazy talk. A bad look. You look at Crowcoin, though, and guys, guess what? Looks like we're kind of bottoming out. Pretty crazy to see that. It does seem like a lot of alts are kind of finding a bottom. Fear and greed is starting to rise a little bit. We have a green dot on market cipher here on the momentum wave, potentially for a move to the upside, but I'm not longing right now. I think that we are getting prepared to see a larger move, but come tomorrow, we have the FOMC meeting, Federal Reserve. Jerome Powell's going to come out and either save our risk-on asset bags like Crowcoin and altcoins and meme coins, or probably looking for more bearish price action, in my opinion. We really need to see the Federal Reserve pivot, really need to see quantitative easing before I start to flip really bullish on risk-on assets. And that's why right now, all I'm really doing is buying Bitcoin, and I'm hedging short on a lot of altcoins. I'm not shorting Crowcoin, so don't accuse me of that. I'm not shorting Crowcoin. But if you guys do want to take advantage of this volatility, check out in the description box below or the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. Check it out. If you want to be longing the green dots or shorting the money flow, the red money flow, it's up to you guys. So Crowcoin is sitting at rank 40 right now, up 3.51% in the past 7 days, down 3.55 in the past 24 hours. That's Pepe. I want to show you guys Crowcoin. Sitting at, it's nice to see us getting close to 0.0830. I mean, we're going to be just chopping around there for a while. Like this is, I keep saying it's the magnet. You're just, when you come close to this level, you're going to be doing this unless you get a big impulse wave on Bitcoin. And that's what you need to be. You need to see the big impulse wave to bring us above these levels at like 10 cents and or come down and test 0.0689. But sitting at a $2.17 billion market cap, all-time high this cycle so far was about a $5 billion market cap, seeing a little bit more volume. The overall market kind of just chopping around. I think that we're going to see some big volatility here in the next coming days, the FOMC meeting. But guys, like right now, it's a market maker's fantasy. I said in my last video, it's a very sharp, quick moves. It is for high leverage scalping. Buying the dip maybe is a good opportunity depending on where Bitcoin takes us here in the next coming months, which we'll take a look at, but it's very, very tricky right now, guys. You cannot open trades and hold it open for longer than a day. It's very whipsaw, very, very whipsaw. We're looking at Bitcoin, and I talked about this earlier on in my video yesterday about how there's two scenarios, really. The scenario one is that we have about 200 and so days left in this cycle, about 217 days, but I wouldn't be opposed to seeing potentially something like this play out. Could come out further. It could come up to be 300 days. It's possible. It does not have to be exactly like past cycles, but that is something I'm keeping my eyes on. Usually we have, after 147-day consolidation after the halving event, we have about 411 days of upward price action until we reach all-time highs. That's what we saw last time, and that's what we saw. Well, we saw it was very similar in the previous cycle as well, but I don't have it drawn out. I think it was about 420 days last time of upward price action in 2017. But regardless, I'm keeping my eyes on that. And there's also the bearish outlook as well. You guys got to be paying attention to both, because this is like a 50-50 chance of it. Either we're having a longer cycle and we're going to have another 217, 230 days, or that the cycle top is in. There's a chance of that, guys. There is a chance of that. But really, in my opinion, the only way we see something like this play out here is if the Fed doesn't pivot, if the global trade war doesn't simmer down. We have some time. We have some time to see that play out here, but we are on a time crunch. We look at this here, and we have 848 days from the low back in 2015 to the high in 2017, 848 days. Then the low from that bull cycle to the bear market to the all-time high in 2021 from, when was the low? 2018 to 2021, 856 days. Now the low in 2022 to where we're at right now has been 856 days right there. Okay? So there is a world where we do see spillover, consolidation, head and shoulders, and we break down. I do think there's a world of that, but I don't want to say like that is the higher likelihood chance. Guys, it is not over until the fat lady sings. It is not over. Like, you need to understand in trading, especially crypto trading, that if there's a 10% chance of invalidation, it happens. It happens all the time. All the time. It's a very, very volatile asset, and it is easily manipulatable, okay? It's not like the overall stock market, which is easy to manipulate, but it's not the same as crypto. It's not the same as crypto. Crypto is easy to manipulate, all right? But, guys, I just want to come on, give the Crow fam a little pep talk and give you guys my thoughts on it, because I see a lot of crypto.com Crowcoin holders that are agreeing with me, and then some that are saying, Blacksea, you don't know what you're talking about. This is bullish. This is bullish. I mean, you could say whatever you want, but it's still dilution, the 70 billion minting. I hope that the Crow fam and Crowcoin succeeds. I still have a few 100,000 Crow. I hope it does great. But I'm always going to be transparent with you here on the Crypto Report. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing and my thoughts. I'm not going to lead you guys to the slaughter. That's not in my business. I'm not trying to do that. But that's all I got, guys. If you like some content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.